In this synthesis problem, we're trying to prepare this epoxide from ethyne. So one of the first things you want to do is just kind of look and see what changes are happening during the synthesis, going from your starting material to your product, in this case an epoxide. So one thing we're doing is we're adding this epoxide oxygen. So we're probably doing an MCPBA epoxidation. We're also starting with 2 carbons, and we're ending up with 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons in the product. So somehow we're adding 2 carbons. Essentially we're adding 2 methyl groups. So the way we can go about doing this, well, we know we can easily add carbon chains to alkynes through nucleophilic substitution. So if we take our alkyne and we treat this with base, we can form the negative charge on this alkyne carbon, which makes it a nucleophile. And then we want to add a methyl group, so we'll use methyl iodide. So that'll let us add 1 methyl group to the alkyne. Then we can just repeat this process. To add the methyl group to the other side of the alkyne. Well, now we have our 4 carbons that we have, or that we need in our epoxide product. So remember that we do MCPBA epoxidations on alkenes, not alkynes. So we need to get this alkyne to an alkene. Okay. So we can either convert this to a cis-alkene or a trans-alkene. Well, if we look in our epoxide product, these 2 methyl groups are anti, so they would have come from a trans-alkene. So to get the trans-alkene, we need to treat this alkyne with sodium and liquid ammonia. So that will give us our trans-alkene, just that reduction. From there, now we're ready to do the epoxidation. So we can treat this MCPBA, and now we can epoxidize. We can bring that epoxide in from the top side or the bottom side. For this, I'll just bring it in from the top. So if I do that, I'll have my epoxide pointing up, and then there's my methyls. Now I'm basically done, but if I want to make it look a little bit more like the target that we've shown here, I'm just going to rotate this and rotate my epoxide back into the plane. So now if I do that, I get my epoxide in the plane. When I rotate, this methyl group is going to point out, and that rotation is going to push that methyl group back. So now I have my target compound.